Oh my God. Good morning, 6 a.m. coffee with Shanda. Can I tell you that I wrote 3 times while I was laying in bed? I wrote, I'm not feeling well. I started a medication last night and I feel like I'm going to puke right now. I got back to my room at 12:30 last night. I'm in a hotel room right now and I even want to make this moment not so bad because I want to I want to not look horrible or look bad in front of you as a leader. But the truth is that I don't really feel like being here right now. I'm better in this moment of being here right now, but the truth is that I'm in another bathroom. I got home or back to the hotel room at 8 or 12:30 last night. I just did an ovulation test and the stupid thing didn't work. And I feel sick. Like I feel like I'm going to throw up right now. And I asked myself multiple times this morning, I was like, do I want to, not actually, it wasn't even do I want to show up for you? It was like, I'm not showing up for you. And then I thought about the people right now that are getting up at whatever ungodly hour, whether it's 6 a.m. with me or whether or not you're stopping your day because you're in another country and you're stopping your day to be with me and you come here Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 a.m. Eastern to come be here with me, and then I don't show up. And I thought about, first of all, how rude that is of me, even though I'm not feeling well, I'm grumpy, and my ovulation test didn't work this morning. And my husband is in the other room sleeping again, like he was 2 weeks ago when I was in this hotel. And I'm in an intensive right now with my company, meaning that we're putting on an intensive. You know, it probably wouldn't be so bad if the fact that I didn't feel so good right now. But like, what's even worse is that I almost wrote a reason why I wasn't showing up this morning, because I was absolutely right about the fact that you didn't need me this morning, and this is just a free show that I do Monday through Friday. And just for a moment, just like write in the comments section, do you get up Monday through Friday and join me on 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda? And what does Coffee with Shanda mean to you? And the reason why I ask you to do this is for me, and to see that I got up and I do matter, but also for you to actually look at how you're showing up. You know, I'm going to go home after this intensive and I'm going to have a day with my son before I go into another intensive. And there's some people right now who are actually going to say, I don't want her life. I'm going to put this on the toilet. They're going to say, I don't want her life because of the way I'm working right now. And I want to say, first of all, don't make me wrong for working. You know, I get that every time, at least I do right in this moment, that when I show up, even when I don't want to show up, that it gives other people an excuse to show up and to stop not going to the gym, to stop being too tired for your kids, to stop, you know, hiding behind your sickness or your illness. And, you know, imagine if the people that you want to serve or the people that you're going to serve actually had you get out of bed today and show up. What would show up look like for you today? Like right now, I want to throw up all over the floor. Like I seriously want to throw up all over the floor. And, you know, and I know that some people will be like, oh, Shanda, don't do it. And it's like, yeah, but that don't do it puts me in a box of a bunch of dreams that I've already been there, done that. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to get bored with my life. I want to be passionate. And part of making people passionate is actually showing up and getting that you matter. It's showing up and I don't know who's going to watch this right now. I don't know if you need to share this with someone that needs to hear this, that's about to give up on themselves. But here's the deal. When I started Coffee with Shanda, literally, I'm not kidding you, I think it was like 15 or 20 people showed up. And I have a large following. But 15 or 20 people showed up. So that's about the same as doing a Facebook Live and nobody shows up. Right? Or showing up and writing an email nobody answers, or a blog that nobody comments on. Right? Or a video that didn't get the traction or make the difference that you wanted it to make. Ugh. I'm going to throw up. And it's in moments like this that it makes a big difference. And I'm not saying to push yourself 7 days a week and never take a break. Because if you know me, you can't make that up about me, because that's not what I'm talking about. I take lots of time off the last week of every month. I take off. And it's very rare that I'm in a state that I'm having right now, but I thought I'd be honest with you. And I'd say, I don't give a F if you're tired today or you're not feeling well. I've seen people build their businesses that have cancer. And then I've seen people quit because they have a newborn baby, right? Like, person with cancer that's built their business and the person that quit because they stubbed their toe, right? And so I just ask yourself, who do you want to be? Like, what, like, not to get all dramatic on you, but I've been getting really, really present to the fact that I'm not getting any younger. Probably this whole fertility thing, trying to get pregnant. I've just really gotten to the point that positive thinking is great, but then there's the natural process of going towards our grave, right? There's just that, I don't give a shit if you are going to positive think me out of the fact that I'm getting older. The truth is that I'm getting older, and so are you. And the truth is that, like, you might have kids that are watching you that are going to rinse and repeat your same life. And I'm not even saying that life is bad. Like, I think I actually have a pretty good life. But I also know that I want something more for my son than where my limitations stop. And I know that I want something more for my clients than canceling coffee with Shanda this morning. And I know that I want something more for myself than to stop where I'm currently at a limit in my life, right? Do you get that? Like, you're currently at a limit in your life. Sure, you've done certain things that have gotten you here, and you can justify, without a doubt, I'm sure, to some level, on you're good, you've given enough, you've worked hard enough, or whatever that looks like. And I'm not even talking about being a ball buster right now. I'm actually talking about saying, fuck, like, don't you want to go past the limit that you've been sitting at for so long? Like, don't you want to see what's next for yourself? Well, it's in moments like this. Let's call them toilet bowl moments. It's in toilet bowl moments like this where you absolutely don't feel like showing up, where it's hard to go do your workout today, where you don't want to keep your word to yourself. But the truth is if you don't keep your word to yourself, get ready for your partner to give up on you too. Get ready for people to not show up and support you, right? Don't think because you work hard that life should work out. It's, are you keeping your word and finishing what you start? That's the distinction. Like, working hard is one thing, but do you actually keep your word and finish what you start? Like, so stop today and ask yourself, did you even make a commitment for today? Or have you started today, or wherever you're at in the world right now, did you start today without a plan? Like, you started, you don't even know what the hell you're going to do all day. Like, what's your intention? What are you doing? Or are you in reactional mode for the rest of the day because you're building a business? But you really don't have a plan. You have no declaration, no commitment. Like, there's no commitment. You can't even tell if you did a good job or you didn't today. Did you start today without a plan? Okay, so if you did, I'm going to invite you to make a plan. It's not too late. Now, if you have a plan, is it specific enough that you can keep your word to yourself? Or like, I'm showing up for 6 a.m. coffee with Shanda. Or is it so general, esoteric, that you're going to be more of something? I'm going to be a better wife. I'm going to be more present. I mean, what the fuck is more present? Like, what does that mean if you're more present? Right? Are you going to put your phone down when your child's around you and actually play with them for an hour? You know, are you going to have a hard conversation with someone that you've been meaning to have? Are you going to clean something up that maybe you've been a jerk to someone? Like, what does the specific action look like that you're intending to create today? Or are you going to be on default today and work harder? So I invite you to not set a trap for yourself of working harder. And I invite you to actually create an intention today that you know exactly what it is that you want to get. So I don't know if you're going to an event today. I don't know if you're taking a day off. And like the other day, I stayed in bed all day with my 2-year-old. I can't believe he stayed with me, but I stayed in bed all day with him because I just wanted a chill day. It was last weekend. But it's like what juice are you going to squeeze out of today? Or is it going to be another day that you just kind of go through and let somebody else lead and kind of show up and have an experience and react to that experience and go on the roller coaster of emotions and run your life like that? Or are you going to actually set an intention today? And if you won't set an intention right now, I'm going to say, my God, it is time to do some work. Like if you're still waiting for somebody else to show up and do you in life, do the training, the coach to give you the coaching, your husband to make you happy, your children to show up and behave. If you're still waiting for people to show up on your terms, you're fucked. Because that is a life of reactional behavior. And trust me, I guarantee you if I hung out with you in a couple hours, I'd want to get away from you because the level of complaining and victimism that would actually be in your life because it would have to. I mean, if you're reacting to life, you definitely have got some strong stories about how either boring your life is, not passionate, messy, whatever that looks like. But the cool thing is you can change that today. You can start with just one intention. Keep your word in one place. But what do you want your day to look like today? So my name is Shanda. I'm doing 6 a.m. coffee with Shanda right now. I own a company called Hardcore Business. And I started this business with nobody listening. And I started this Facebook Live the end of last year, with nobody listening. And I'm going to keep going until somebody listens. And none of this has been easy to create. And I'm happy that I stuck to it. I'm not going to go into my results because my results don't matter to you really. But what I can tell you is when I have my toilet bowl moments, when I'm sitting in a shower or a bathroom with last night's makeup on and feeling grimy and sick, that I'm still going to show up. What are you going to do today? My hope for you is that you show up. And my second hope for you is that you don't wait for somebody else to lead your life. What's your intention today? So if you want to be brave, you can take a moment and you can actually write what your intention is today and put it out for everybody in 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda to see. And pay attention to words like more or better. I'm going to be a better mom. I'm going to be more committed to my business. I'm going to work out more. Watch out for those words because it's a great place to hide. So I'm going to stop 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda here. I'm going to go crawl back in bed or throw up. I don't know which one. And when I walk into my intensive today, nobody will have a clue that I don't feel good. Because it's not about me taking from other people's experience. It's about me giving. And by the way, that's how I get so strong, is in moments like this. God bless you. Set a effing intention today.